Hello. Oh, damn it. Hello again. You see, I got smarter. I got a damp piece of paper towel and I put the products on top, and so, ta-da! Allow me to introduce to you the products that I use for my hair serum. Now, if you're not familiar, in this video right here, I spoke about all of the essential products that I use for my glorious gray hair, and included in that was a hair serum. Now, there was a lot of requests for me to do a video about that hair serum, and I was going to do a video about the hair serum, but then I did a community poll and hair serum was like not at the top of the list. So I had to do the other videos first, but anyways, now I'm doing the video now. Now, before we begin, disclaimer, this hair serum is what I use for my hair. There are so many different types and concoctions of hair serum. So many ingredients that you could use, so many ingredients to leave out. These are the ingredients that I use based on just, I don't know, like trial and error. This is what works for me. What works for you might be different because, let me stress this, when it comes to hair growth, it's not just about the products that you're using. It's the totality, oh, here we go. It's the totality of your lifestyle, your diet, your health, your genetics, your stress management levels. All of these things contribute to your hair growth as well. But when you combine that with quality ingredients, the sky's the limit. Or rather, growth has no limits, right? So these are the ingredients that I use. There are honorable mentions for tons of other types of ingredients that you could use for your hair serum, but this is what I use for mine. I even went online and I searched up hair serum for black hair. And believe it or not, I stumbled upon this really, really great article, which I'm gonna show you right here. I got a lot of my ingredients from that particular site and that article, which I found to be really, really helpful. But there is literally a hair serum for black hair. And that's because black hair is different from other hair types. Our type of hair has certain characteristics and a certain level of dryness that needs an extra amount of attention. And so that article really helped me in formulating this formula. So without further ado, let's get into this. So I'm adding just quickly that when you're mixing the ingredients, you're gonna need glass, okay? You don't wanna be mixing this in something that's plastic. Essential oils are extremely potent, and those oils are so potent that they can actually break down and react with the chemicals in the plastic. So you wanna use jar. I use a dropper, a glass dropper. You can get these on Amazon. Preferably, you might even want like a dark colored one, simply because again, once it is mixed, you don't want to expose it to light. You want to put it in a cool, dark place, okay? Dropper or some kind of glass jar. I prefer a dropper simply because you want to be very specific about where to apply your hair serum. So a dropper would be best, but if you don't have that, if you've got a small glass jar, that'll do just fine, and then you can just use your fingers. So right now we're just going to talk about some of the products that I use for my hair serum. Now, one look at this, setup here, and you might think, wow, that's a lot of ingredients for a hair serum. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you look up hair serum on YouTube, you're going to see tons of videos, and each video has their own variation of ingredients that they use. Some hair serums literally have like 2 ingredients. You know what I'm saying? Carrot oil and coconut oil, castor oil and, clove oil. Like it depends on what works for you. It's very important to trial and error to figure out what works for you. Now, as a 50-year-old woman with gray hair, whose hair has changed over the years, I find that my body can actually handle potent ingredients in order to stimulate my hair growth, because my hair has been thinning out And, you know, I want to look for natural ways to stimulate hair growth. And also there's the idea too that, you know, I had this stuff on hand. Really, Sylvie? You had like a lavender and peppermint oil on hand? Yes. Okay. Once upon a time, your girl used to make lip balms. This is one of my lip balms right here. I used to make lip balms, and I still make them. This is a lip balm, peppermint lime. It's awesome. It's organic lip balm. And I'm actually running low on it, as you can see. I used to make lip balm. I used to sell lip balm. And so I have all of the ingredients required to make these things. I have essential oils. I have carrier oils. You know, I used to buy hair serums too, but hair serums are expensive and you don't get very much for what you pay for. So since I already had this stuff on hand, I thought, okay, let me just see, based on the ingredients that I have, what I can make for my hair. And upon trying it, it's really worked. Like, it's worked. So for me, these ingredients here work for me. So these ingredients are what I'm going to be talking about with you today. But again, I think when you're thinking about hair growth, as long as you have the main ingredients, you're pretty much good to go. Essential ingredients for DIY hair serums might include jojoba oil, castor oil, peppermint essential oil, rosemary essential oil, lavender essential oil, olive oil, coconut oil, aloe vera. So all of these ingredients, when you're thinking of powerhouses for hair growth, that list that I just mentioned there are your basics. Now for me, I've decided to combine all of these simply because I want the maximum benefit for my hair growth. I think of it like, you know, a chocolate chip cookie. Now, you could get the inexpensive variety, right? You can go to the grocery store and, you know, buy a chocolate chip cookie from a brand name. For the entire package, you'll pay, I don't know, $2, $3, right? But then you have the gourmet chocolate chip cookie, you know? The one that you gotta go to the bakery for. The one that costs, I don't know, $6, $7 for one cookie. But oh man, is that cookie good. Woo! It's delicious. So I've decided to do the premium chocolate cookie version of my hair growth serum. And it might not be for you, and that's okay, like I just told you. As long as you have a couple of key ingredients, you can have a good hair growth serum. This one happens to be a very potent one. So without further ado, let's do this. Now, this product is great because it's actually a mixture of both rosemary and castor together. Again, if you're gonna have a growth serum that's just really like, I can only buy two things, rosemary and castor oil. These are powerhouses for hair growth serum. So yeah. Of course, vitamin E. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant, good for skin, it's good for hair. It also adds a shine quality to hair that might be affected by day-to-day damage. So vitamin E. We've got jojoba oil. Jojoba oil closely resembles sebum, which is a naturally occurring oil that the scalp produces. Jojoba is excellent for reducing damage and breakage as it hydrates the hair and scalp effectively. Aloe vera adds a soothing quality to the scalp. It also reduces dandruff and unblocks hair follicles that may be blocked due to excess oil. Yikes, my bad guys. I kind of forgot to shoot my segment about my essential oils, but in a nutshell, lavender is known for its soothing properties. It can help calm an irritated scalp. It also has properties that may promote hair growth and reduce hair loss. As for peppermint, peppermint essential oil kind of stimulates the scalp due to its cooling effect, which can boost blood flow and invigorate the hair follicles, promoting hair growth. All right, so we're gonna start off with a nice clean jar, clean and sanitized jar, okay? And we're going to do 1 tablespoon of the jojoba oil. Important to mention here, guys, is that jojoba oil is an example of a carrier oil. A carrier oil is different from an essential oil. So basically, essential oils are highly concentrated and very volatile, while carrier oils are milder and less volatile. Essential oils are used for their scent and therapeutic properties, while carrier oils are used to actually dilute the essential oils. So when you're looking to make a hair growth serum, make sure that you have your ratio of essential oil to carrier oil is at least 1:1 or 1:2, and the larger portion being the carrier oil. 1 tablespoon of jojoba oil. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of this rosemary and castor oil. And we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of vitamin E. As for the essential oils, for each bottle, you're going to do 3 drops a piece. I already put it in. Unfortunately, my camera didn't capture it because the battery died. And after you add those drops, you're going to now give it a mix. And we give it a shake. And once you've given it a good shake, here is the finished product. Now, as you can see, it's not too thick. It has an interesting smell because there is lavender and peppermint in there. But because of the vitamin E, it makes for it's an interesting smell. We'll just put it that way. So next, we're going to get our tiny little funnel, and we're going to get our dropper bottle, and we're going to put the mixture in the dropper bottle. All right, so now that we have our powerful, potent, most awesome hair serum, how do we apply it? Very easy. So first of all, you want to make sure that your hair and scalp is clean and damp. You don't want any sort of buildup that's been kind of building up during the week. It's important for this serum to get really absorbed by the hair follicles. You don't want any kind of buildup blocking the absorption of this stuff. So make sure that your scalp is clean and damp. Get you one of these. It is a handheld rubber scalp massager. What this does is just amazing. I wasn't even aware of them until one time I went to my hair salon, and my hairdresser put me onto these, all right? And he started using it on me, and oh, the feeling of just having this thing against your scalp, like, oh, it's just amazing. Not only does it massage your scalp and make for a really relaxing experience, it actually stimulates blood circulation and opens up the hair follicles to be able to receive the hair serum. So using one of these before you apply the hair serum, game changer. And now for your listening pleasure, an ASMR moment by Sylvie. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. Timing is everything. Ideally, you want to apply this at night before you go to bed, because that's when it works its magic. But if you prefer applying it during the day, make sure that you've applied it at least 2 hours before you even think of washing your hair, okay? This needs to really get in and work its magic on your scalp. So at night before bed is ideal. Also, consistency is key. You want to be applying this regularly in order to feel its effects, because this is a treatment that works on a cumulative basis. So, be consistent with it. 2 to 3 times a week should about do it. Lastly, be patient. Hair growth it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It takes a long time for these treatments to actually work and to take effect. Don't be discouraged if you don't see immediate growth right away, because things take time. These things take time. So with a little bit of consistency and patience and not quitting, you'll see a difference. And again, if you find that one ingredient doesn't work with you, drop it. Find something else. Hair growth and the hair journey in general is one that's personal, but also can be really, really rewarding. My hair used to be so damaged at one point, but with the relaxing and the coloring and the bleaching. And I feel like I've finally found a place of happiness with my hair. My hair is healthy, it's growing, and I really appreciate its characteristics, whereas before I didn't so much. So here's hoping that your hair growth journey continues to flourish and continues to develop. I do hope that this video has helped, and I do wish you the best on your hair growth journey. That'll do it for me. I'm out of here, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And thanks for watching. And if you are so inclined, please feel free to subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow, and I've really been appreciating its growth so far. Thank you for almost 4,500 followers. We're shooting for 5,000 next. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.